Hello my dear children, in this video we will continue with the chapter A New Name. And by far you know that Kim San-hee, who is now Kyoko, was extra careful while calling her friends and while answering them, and unfortunately she made mistake of calling her friend by her original name that was in Korean language. She made this mistake in front of Onishi-san, who was a Japanese officer, and he was assigned to make sure all the students were learning to be good citizens. So when Kyoko made this mistake, Onishi-san passed a signal to the teacher to beat her, and now the teacher is going to beat Kyoko for her mistake. Now pay attention, I'm going to read. So when the bamboo cane swished through the air, I was angry, not frightened. With each stinging whack, the word rang in my mind: unfair, 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 unfair. Best of all, I was too angry to cry. In this paragraph, you can actually see the mental state of that child Kyoko. She was not happy with all these things. This was all unfair. First of all, they were told to change their names, and then they didn't even get the time to learn each other's name. So it was very unfair. So each time when the teacher was beating her, when the teacher was hitting Kyoko, with every stick in her mind, the word unfair was running. With each whack, she said unfair, unfair in her mind. And she was so angry that she was not even crying. See paragraph number 16. At home that night, Omoni pressed her lips together when she saw the fierce red welts on my legs. She soothed them with a paste made of herbs, but the marks stayed there for several days. I was glad that they did not fade right away. Seeing and feeling the sore redness of those welts always made me a little angry all over again. Omoni is a Korean word for mother. So when she went home that night, her mother pressed her lips all together. Means pressing lips together shows what? Shows the pain, but you can't express it. So mother felt that pain, but she didn't express it to her. So she saw the fierce red welts. Welts means whenever, if ever you got hurt with a stick or something, you must have seen the red scars on the body. That those are temporary raised area on the skin. So when mother saw those welts on her legs, she felt that pain and she pressed her lips. And to soothe that, to make it fine, to ameliorate that pain, she put the herbs on it. She put a paste made of herbs on those welts. So, but the welts were there for several days. Even after applying the paste, it was there. And she is saying, Kyoko is saying here that she was very happy that the scars, that the welts didn't fade away immediately. And whenever she saw those welts there, it made her angry once again. Now let's see paragraph number 17. I wanted to stay angry about losing my name, but I wasn't the only one. The changing of my name made even my best friend cross. His name was Tomo and he was Japanese. When we played together after school during those early days of the name change, he had to check himself all the time. I mean Kyoko, he kept saying. So again, she is saying that she was very angry about losing her name. And not only she, but everyone, including her best friend, who was a Japanese and his name was Tomo, was equally angry. Cross means angry. So, whenever they played after school, he had to correct himself every now and then while playing. He very oftenly called her Sun He instead of Kyoko, and he kept on correcting himself. Once, after correcting himself for what seemed like the 100th time, he stamped his foot in frustration. Kyoko, 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 he said, as if trying to pound the name into his brain. Kyoko, 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 Kiko, Keiko, Ko. He was getting his tongue all twisted. I giggled. Kiko, Keiko, Keyaku, Kokoka. Now we were both laughing. Tomo was laughing at the silly sounds. I was laughing for the same reason. But I was also secretly pleased to be treating my Japanese name with such disrespect. Now, once what happened, Tomo got agitated about correcting himself again and again and telling himself that now his best friend is not Sunhee and now she is Kyoko. And he got agitated and he started stamping his foot in frustration and called her name again and again, Kyoko, 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 as if he was forcing himself to learn the name. So while learning the name, telling himself again and again, Kyoko, 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 actually his tongue got twisted. And in this process, he started pronouncing the wrong name, like Keiko, Keikoko. And this made Kyoko laugh. She giggled and she asked, Keiko, see that question mark there? Keiko, Keikoko. Keyako, Keikokoka. Now exclamation mark. Now they are enjoying this pronouncing wrong name. Now they are enjoying it, and they both were laughing because of that funny sound. And instead of being annoyed for Tomo making fun of her name, she was actually very happy treating her Japanese name with such disrespect. Now, see paragraph number 22. When our laughter faded, Tomo glanced at me quickly and then looked away again. Maybe when it's just the two of us alone, I could still call you Sun He. What do you think? Now, Tomo, when they stopped laughing, then Tomo asked Sunhee that when only we two will be there alone and no one else will be around, I can still call you Sunhee. What do you think about this? It wasn't often that Tomo asked for my opinion. I wanted to answer carefully, so I thought for a moment, wouldn't that just make it harder? I said, you would have to switch to my Japanese name when we are with other people. You might get confused and forget. So now Sanhee Kyoko is saying that Tomo not regularly asked for Kyoko's opinion, and today when he is asking, so definitely she has to ponder a bit extra and then reply. And after thinking a lot, she said that it will be quite difficult for him to switch on the names and he may get confused about it. I didn't say all that I was thinking. That as the son of the principal, Tomo always had to set an example. A mistake from him would be worse than a mistake from other students. He would lose face. I didn't have to say it because it was something that Tomo lived with every day. In this paragraph, Kyoko is saying that pour her heart out. She said very little of what she thought. Tomo was son of the principal, and now being son of principal, He has to set an example for others. And if he would make this mistake, he would lose respect from others. He would be embarrassed. And this is something that he experienced every day, that he has to set an example. If he will do something wrong, definitely it will bring embarrassment to him because he was the son of principal. So definitely he has to be an example for everyone. You are right, he said. He flicked another glance at me. It's such a nuisance, isn't it? And I knew this was his way of saying he was sorry I had to change my name. So Tomo agreed that it would be very difficult for him to switch on the names in front of everyone. He has to call her Kyoko, and in alone, while they are alone, he can call her Sanhee. So it would be very difficult. So he dropped the thought of switching on the names, and he agreed. He said that it's such a nuisance. Nuisance means annoying, something that is annoying. So he said that switching on names is annoying. Tomo was actually sorry that son he has to change her name. Children, name is something that we get from our family, and losing name is something very difficult. This happened to us also. When Britishers came here in India, they actually looted a lot from us. Not only the wealth, but also the cultural heritage that we had. And our freedom fighters worked really hard. They gave their lives for this independence that we have today. And we actually owe a lot to them. But are we really doing anything good? Are we really using this independence for good? No. What we are doing today? We are heading towards a battle that involves us on religious differences. On the name of caste and religion, we are killing each other. We are heading towards corruption. Do you think that we are showing respect to our freedom fighters in this way? No. Just ponder, how can you really show respect to them who gave their lives for us, for this nation? I hope the chapter is clear to you. Still, if there is any confusion, you may ask. Thank you.